Hey everyone, today I'm going to be doing my sample empties for my first quarter of my project Use It Up. As you know, well, I guess you might not know, I am trying to use up a bunch of samples this year, and I am doing these dedicated samples empties videos because it's just easier and there's not enough time in those updates or in my normal empties because there's a lot more products to talk about. So I wrote down some notes in this notebook, so I'm going to be referencing that, and I'm just going to be pulling things in the order that's in my notebook so it's easier. The first thing is the Kate Somerville Exfoliate. This is a freaking expensive exfoliator. It is like a bright green, and I don't know if you're really gonna be able to tell. You can kind of see in there, but it has, to me, kind of like a gingerbread scent, which is strange, but it is a really gritty exfoliator. I wrote that I felt a slight tingle and that my skin felt really smooth but not dry or tight after using it, and I really liked that because it didn't dry out my skin. I do have, I think, 1 or 2 more samples of this, so I'm going to really try it out, obviously, before, like, buying it. But I did like it. I like a really, really harsh scrub, so this did feel good. And, yeah, I love Kate Somerville. Her products are great. Next, these two came together. The first one is the Shea Moisture Sasha Inchy Oil, the body lotion. It says, with quinoa and rose of Jericho extracts. This, I said, was light. It had a natural scent and sunk into the skin quickly. So let me see if I can kind of describe the smell at all. No, it's just, it's a really light scent. Nothing crazy. I'm not sure about the price point on this, but it was nice, especially if you wanted to like layer perfume or something over top, because it didn't have a super overpowering scent. The next thing is the Sacha Inchy Oil Bubble Bath and Body Wash. This again was nice. It had a really nice lather. It felt really smooth and soft on the skin. It had a basic soapy scent, so again, nothing that is really scented or overpowering. And it's interesting because it is an oil that turns into like a foam, like a lather, which is interesting. Personally, I like something that does have a scent because it, you know, makes it more of an experience taking a shower, but this was nice. Shea Moisture is cruelty-free, so both of the products were nice, felt good, and, you know, didn't have any negative effects, so they were good. I would recommend them. Next is the Tresemme Moisture Rich Luxurious Moisture Shampoo for dry or damaged hair. This was a pretty big sample, so I did, it's a 3 ounce, so I did get a lot of use out of this, and I said that it lathered really well, and I noticed that I had less hair falling out, which is a pretty big thing because I usually have a lot of hair that comes out. So I don't know if it's just because my hair has changed or because this was really good, but it is a very nice generic shampoo, nothing too crazy. With shampoo, it's either something that's like okay or like really horrible for me. I haven't really ever had a shampoo that's like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Then, I think I talked about this in another Empties video. It is the John Frieda Sheer Blonde Conditioner. Nothing crazy, thin, not my favorite. Next, I have the Murad Instamat Oil Control Mask. And this had kind of a grapefruit scent. That's kind of what it looks like. And it left my face feeling super, super squeaky clean, which I would expect from something that's an oil controlling mattifying mask with salicylic acid. I would think it would be really kind of clarifying to the skin, but I couldn't tell if just this one mask helped with my oil. But it was interesting to try, you know, it's worth a shot. Next is the Clear Scalp and Hair Therapy. This is the Complete Care shampoo. I love the clear stuff. It smells absolutely amazing, and the scent really lingers in my hair, which is nice. My sister uses this shampoo, or they had it in their shower, and her hair always smells amazing, and I was like, is it just her hair? Like, does her hair hold on to the scent? But it must be the shampoo because it stayed in my hair too. and it's just a nice scent. I don't know what it is, but it just smells so good. And this, okay, this I will say makes my hair feel really good. Next, this is the dud. This was the Nexus, I don't even know, Radiant Color Care shampoo. This, as you can see, has like deteriorated so badly. But the product inside had completely separated, so I had to like shake it and like mix it up. And it was just weird. I think it must be old. There is probably about half in here, but it just didn't lather. I felt like I had to use a ton of it, and it kind of came out like a glob, like a gel. Like it was just like, and then like was in a blob, and I was like, I don't think this is right. So yeah, when I got it to work, it was okay, but I was like, I don't know about that. Then I used up the Nivea Soft Moisturizing Cream. This was a sample. Duh, that's what this video is all about. It has a really nice, just clean scent. I used this as a hand cream, and it was really good. It was really nice. It felt really smooth, sunk into my skin quickly, and I liked it for my hands. It was thick enough because it is a cream, but it wasn't too thick where I felt like I couldn't, you know, do anything afterwards. So I did like this. It was really nice. Then I used up the Peter Thomas Roth Mega Rich shampoo. This to me is like a clarifying shampoo. It smells amazing. I love all the Peter Thomas Roth body and hair care things. They'll have like a rose scent, but it's just a little too drying for my hair. So yeah, I mean, if you use a lot of product, this might be nice because it would help get all that buildup out, but it's not something that I need because I don't have, you know, I never use product, so I don't get buildup like that. Okay, the last two things are the Josie Maran Argan Infinity Intensive Creamy Oil. This is supposed to be used on your face. Personally, I would never apply something like this on the face. I'll show you what it looks like because I'm actually using another small little sample. This one's so tiny. But it is like, I don't know. It smells kind of weird to me, and it's just really oily. Like, obviously, you know, it's like a creamy oil, that's what it says, and I just don't love the scent. It smells weird. It smells like it is supposed to be an orange scent, but it's cut with that like oil scent, that argan oil scent. So it's just weird. It's like a weird mix. I used it as a hand cream because I am very petrified of breaking out from different moisturizers, so I use samples like this just on my hands because obviously you can use like whatever moisturizer on your hands and it works. This is a little bit more oily, so you have to be careful with it, and because of that I would never put this on my face because it would just, I don't think it would ever sink in, and it would, I don't know, I just wouldn't put it on my face. But for my hands it was nice, nothing crazy. I obviously wouldn't buy it for that. I would definitely go for something like this over this, but it was nice. And see, the thing is that even if you had really dry skin on your face, I don't see something like an oil really helping. I think having a cream base just does more for your skin, because when I've used oils on my face, it just kind of sits weird and doesn't really work in the way that I want it to. Anyway, the last thing, I just have kind of the outer sleeve. This is the Burberry Nude Radiance Fresh Glow. I tried this today under my makeup, and I'm not sure, like I can't be positive, but I think when I put it on, it immediately gave me like a few little bumps on my skin. So I don't know if it has something in there that I'm allergic to, or if I was just blind and didn't realize it before. But still, I'm not going to take my chances, so I just washed my face and redid my makeup, or redid like my skin stuff. This isn't a product that I would use anyway because I do have skin that's on the oilier side, and so I don't really want anything that's, you know, gonna be radiant all over my face. But it did look nice. You know, it worked. It did, for the few seconds that I had it on, it did make my skin look radiant, so it did its job and was nice. But yeah, so those were the 12 empties that I've used up this quarter. My next sample empties will follow my quarter 2 update at the very end of June. So you can look forward to that. Let me know if you've been using up any samples and what you've been thinking about them. I tried to focus on bigger, like deluxe size samples in this one. So I'm gonna, obviously run out of those type of samples soon. So I'll have to use like more packet type samples, which I can go through really quickly. But yeah, so that is about it. I hope you all are having a fantastic day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.